from your perspective, what has God done in that area, and what is your mission mobilization strategy there through the college ministry at Austin Stone?
Yeah, that is one of my favorite things about our church, that we're not just inward focused, we're even more outward focused. I mean, church is for the people of God to be mobilized to go reach those who do not have the Holy Spirit or who are not worshipers of Jesus right now. Right. And I love our For the Nations team. So Andy Campman was a big part of my interview process, actually. And it was awesome. And I asked him the same question. I was like, if you were college director, like, what would you do? Or what would you encourage me to do? And he told me all these different things because he used to be a college director in Iowa State for a bit.
That's exactly right.
But yeah, Andy's been a good friend. And we make sure to get the For the Nations team at our church around our college students early. I may talk a little bit more about this later if we get a chance to, but it's been so easy and so great to work with that entire For the Nations team. And my heart in coming here was wanting to mobilize our most mobilizable, group of people to actually go and do the work of ministry, not just here in Austin, but to the ends of the earth, or at least think about their lives strategically. So I think since I've been here, and like I said, I came in a really hard time in our college ministry where there wasn't much of that focus because we were trying to really keep things together. But we added in a few things and made some really good partnerships with our For the Nations team to help send college students strategically and send them well. So one way we've thought about that is that since I've been here, and I did this at Redeemer too, but and so many college ministries do this. I think Crew may have been the first people who started this, but who knows? But Govember, just having a month focused on the nations, and it's so easy and it's so beautiful that we can kind of use a month that really doesn't have many events. It's not as busy. People are just kind of trying to figure out what they're going to do for winter break. But this will be our third Govember that we've done. And we always kick it off with the College Night of Worship. And Andy Campman is actually the preacher for it every single time. Nice. And we have a slight focus, different focus every single year, but our focus this year is that the nations are here. It's just insane. When you look at the numbers for the University of Texas, there's nearly 6,000 international students on our campus, and 39 to 40 unreached people groups are represented on our campus alone. And so I'm sure the people listening can do that research for their own campuses and stuff like that. But I found that mobilizing people to go to the nations starts with how you're mobilizing them to go to the nations here, how you're mobilizing them to pray for the nations here, to reach the lost here, not even just the nations that are here, but also what about their families? What about their best friends from home or their dorm or their roommates and stuff like that? So, but this year we're focusing on reaching the unreached people groups and international students that live here in Austin. And we're wanting to really build on that. So that's kind of how we're focusing on mobilization right now.